This character is very annoying to deal with, but he's capable in short and long range. Since you all love ranking, let's do it again. Today, I'm going to rank every TSB character based over their ultimate moveset. I've explained in the last video how I will rank them, but to those who don't understand how, I'll cut it from the last video so we're clear. You're surely familiar with what this is. Wait, let me pop out to be more in character. Now I'm more like a speaking avatar to be able to explain everything easier. But now to whoever isn't familiar yet with this page, that's called Tier Maker. This site allows you to make a tier list of anything you want to rate, and for this video, it's TSB characters. With S being the best tier and will have the best characters in my opinion, going to the worst characters in D tier. And please note that all of this is just my opinion, and you shouldn't take this info as regular TSB common knowledge. But before we start, since we're going to rank ultimates, let's remove characters that don't have any ultimates yet, aka Gojo and Child Emperor. Let's start. Saitama. Now this ultimate is absolutely cracked. It has special attacks just for this ultimate. All of the moves can one-shot kill, and they're very easy to hit, and you can nuke servers with it too. But the actual best thing about this ultimate, and what makes it special, is how seamless it is and how you can sneak it while people are all gone. So yeah, this ultimate is powerful, which makes me pretty confidently put Saitama in S tier. Garu. Garu ultimate is the most underwhelming ultimate in the whole game. He only has one ranged move in his entire moveset and absolutely no AoE. 3 of his moves are counterable. 3 moves! The only thing carrying this ultimate is Final Hunt. It's the only move that has full iframes and deals a lot of damage, but it still doesn't redeem the horrible moveset at all. And before you go to comments and cuss the hell out of me and say it's only because you can't use it or some shit like that, literally any ultimate in this game can be good if used right. But comparing Garu to any other ultimate is just a losing argument, and we all know that. So Garu is an easy D tier. Next character, Genos. I've talked a lot about Genos before, saying that he's overpowered as heck, but this time no. His ultimate is very mid. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not that good, talking in 1 versus 1 situations. It needs skill to be good, much like Garu, but in 1 versus 1s, I don't really think it's that good. His first move is cancelable. Speed Blitz dropkick is very easy to miss, and launches you through the whole map. Flame Wave Cannon is hard to use and can be easily punishable, and Incinerate can be dodged easily. Therefore, I'm not going to rank Genos high but not low either, since his attacks still deal a lot of damage, and his passive is just a genocide for public servers. I think B tier is just a sweet spot for him, even though I would have ranked him higher if he wasn't my biggest op. Sonic. Oh my god, this ultimate is insane! Ever heard of Garu? Yeah, fuck that asshole. His ultimate gets ratioed so bad by Sonic's ultimate, like, imagine trying to escape that brain-dead ultimate, it's impossible. And those cooldowns are so low, holy shit. And the teleport dashes won't give you a chance to breathe. You're gonna try to fight back? Boom, Twin Blade Rush. You're gonna try to run? Boom, straight on. You're gonna try to dodge? Boom, Carnage, or whatever the heck is left in the moveset. And the teleport dashes make it worse, like how the hell are you supposed to even read where the Sonic user is gonna go if he's just teleporting around you till his cooldowns are gone? And there's no counterable or blockable moves on that moveset either. Just put bro in S tier. There's no way he can be lower than that. I might even make a whole new tier list for this motherfucking ultimate. Enough of that. That sure was a reasonable crash out. Next ultimate. Metal Bat. To be honest, I thought Metal Bat's ult was trash for the longest time, but I only understood how powerful it is after trying it. It turned out that the reason I thought this ult sucks is how brain-dead Metal Bat players usually are. The ultimate has some major issues, like how you can ragdoll cancel out of the moves. And another issue is how easily dodgeable some moves are, like Brutal Beatdown as an example. But the ultimate still has some powerful abilities, like how you can use the long startup for the first 2 moves to bait your enemy into attacking you, then quickly switching to death blow. And one of the strongest things about this ultimate is how every move can be used after the other to deal extreme damage if they don't have a ragdoll cancel. Can be pretty mid, but as usual if you know how to use him right. You can obviously cook with him. His ultimate is alright, but it can't be better than Genos, as you know, and Metal Bat can suck real bad if it's a 2 versus 1. And it can be punished pretty easily, too, if you know how to deal with Metal Bat. I think that's gonna be another B tier. After Genos, Atomic Samurai. Atomic Samurai obviously has one of the best ultimates in the game. His ultimate covers space pretty quickly and can chase people better than most characters, and all of his moves have very high damage. His moves can damage multiple people at the same time with the same damage. His moves can also be used after each other's, making his ultimate one of the easiest to use. But with great abilities come great flaws. His ultimate doesn't have any iframes for the most part. Sunset can be cancelled easily by any AoE disturbing its hitbox. Solar Cleave's first part can be also cancelled if hit quick enough, and Sunrise is the easiest to stop due to how slow it is and how hard it is to catch people with. And oh my gosh, that Sunrise is pain in the ass. It doesn't even catch people, and can be dodged very easily. It can even be countered. Overall, Atomic Samurai's ult is good, but it's not the best if your opponent is somewhat slick. I'll give this an A tier. Tatsumaki. Wah-ha-ha-ha! Tatsumaki has a pretty decent ultimate. She has Sky Snatcher, which makes it so easy to catch players into a one-shot combo, and her damage is high too. Her third move deals 95% damage and can one-shot most of the time, and has a really large AoE that deals lots of damage. But most of her moves are very hard to hit since it requires really short range for the first 2 moves to activate. Oh, and don't get me started on the meteor that gets death countered every time it's being used. I swear to God, it's like a fucking death counter magnet. I don't really have much to say about her, but it's very hard to escape her, and if you use your ragdoll cancel, they will use a one-shot combo. Another A-tier ultimate. Suiryu. Suiryu's ultimate is very versatile. His moves deal alright damage, but he can't really combo that well, since third move launches the opponent through the whole map, and his fourth move can't even be used unless you have some distance between you and the opponent and has a really long startup. He also has issues with iframes, since the only iframes he got is on Twin Fangs, and it's very punishable and very easy to escape. His Grand Fisher is very good. It can deal up to 50% damage. And he has a really cool finisher that one-shots the opponent. His damage can be kinda low compared to other characters, and he doesn't have any mobility moves on his moveset, which makes him very bad at chasing runners. Imagine fighting Genos or Sonic with this one. His third move carries the whole ultimate with all honesty. It's the only easy-to-use move with high damage and decent range. Mid moveset. Cool animation, but still doesn't change the fact he's mid. But since he can be so good if you know his hitboxes, I'll have to put him in A tier. Oh gosh, that's the third A tier in a row. KJ. Oh gosh, I wonder where I should place him. Such a hard decision. I don't want to hear complaints. And here we go. The tier list is finally finished. I have no idea why that took me so long to edit. If you disagree with anything mentioned in the tier list, you can tell me in the comments. I will read them all. And be respectful, of course. Consider liking and subscribing for more content. As usual, thank you for watching, and goodbye.